So we're here for the match preview of Leicester City versus Arsenal. Now, let me just get the and I might do two bit of reaction as well. So, those of you coming in here late, or if you get in here and this is already gone live, you can skip straight to where I'm probably react to some things because these toxic positive man or something else. The psychological, it's psychological with these man. Like you could probably diagnose these man. You know what I mean? Or, let me just since there's nobody in here yet. All right, give me a second. So, got a match preview of Leicester City versus Arsenal at the King Power Stadium. Right, we're up against the team. We're up against a club that has won the EFL Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League more recently than us. I want you to let that sink in. Yeah, we're up against the side who have won the EFL Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League more recently than what we have.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Emotional damage.
That's what we're up against. It's called spade a spade. You know what I mean? We just need to let that marinate, right? Leicester City, they've won the EFL Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League more recently than what we have. The only thing we have over them that we've won more recently than them is the Community Shield. That's it. I mean, that is it. But anyways, let's just get into this match preview because yeah. So it's a 12:30 kickoff as well, so it's nice and early. So we start. Well, Chelsea are playing tonight, so they technically start the weekend. But you know how it is. So it looks increasingly likely that the Premier League relegation battle is now between the bottom four sides, and Leicester City find themselves amongst that unfortunate group of sides. The Foxes sit 18th in the table and a point behind Wolves in 17th, but leapfrogging the West Midlands outfit before their Sunday clash with league leaders Liverpool won't be easy, given Leicester face an Arsenal side they have lost their last 6 top-flight games against. 4 successive home league defeats to 0 suggests that there's little chance of that run ending here, with Leicester now facing the prospect of becoming the 4th side in top-flight history to lose 5 in a row on home turf without scoring in the same campaign. Well, that'd be interesting for my score prediction for this game then. Avoiding unwanted history against one of the league's big hitters. Let me put that in there. Seems a tall order given Leicester have lost 10 of their 11 league games this season against sides starting around 9th or higher, although they did score in 7 of those defeats. The picture is bleak for Leicester, but it's far brighter for Arsenal, who are now unbeaten in 14 Premier League games, won 9, drawn 5. Well, I wouldn't say bright because we have no striker now. And who's that thanks to? Who are we thanking for this? We have no striker. Who are we thanking for this?
I'm waiting.
Super Mick. You know, the manager that some of these fans are wanting to suck off. You know what I mean? pants down, spraying everywhere. I'll get onto them in a bit. Anyways, they haven't had a better run. They haven't had a better such run since 2010-11 season, when the legendary Arsene Wenger was in charge. Yeah, the same season that we lost the EFL Cup final to Birmingham. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let me just throw a bit of
emotional damage.
And after having no FA Cup action last weekend, they've been afforded some extra time in the Dubai sun to get over their Carabao Cup semi-final elimination at the hands of Newcastle. These men had that shit planned. These men are. There's no justification for taking 2-2. But you man, if anything, you man should be doing cold weather training. You want rewarded. You should be rewarded with that shit. You know what I mean? How about stay in England and look to rectify all the shit that went wrong? Pissing off to Dubai. You know what I mean? This is going to be a thing now, by the way, guys. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing where we fail, and then we just honestly. Their 2-0 defeat on Tyneside in their last outing ended a 9-match unbeaten record on the road for the Gunners, 1-6 drawn 3, who strangely kept just one clean sheet in that time. Getting back to winning ways should be formality for Mikel Arteta's side, who have won 21 of their last 25 Premier League matches against sides who sat in the relegation zone at the time of the fixture, drawn 3, lost 1. Now, there was no mention in here of, Kai Havertz tearing his hamstring, right? Obviously, he's out for the season. He's out to the summer, yeah? One with the training and that, it backfired, didn't it? And now we're desperate now. We're even seeing if a 15-year-old is eligible to get in, apparently, of one of our youth. How about if you can get somebody who's a free agent, how about go and get him in? All this shit about, we're waiting for the right player. It has to be the right one. No, get anybody in at this point. Somebody who's been there, done it all, go get him. How about do that? Show the world, right, that you actually want to try and win this title. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't going to do that, then let's see you try and explore a midfielder, or maybe even a defender being in attack. Seems as though Super Mick wanted to explore Partey at right back, which didn't work. Do the Pep thing, because Pep played false 9 before Haaland came in. He had a false 9. Let's see you do that. Because I wonder what we're going to do when we play Chelsea, because Sterling can't play that game. So I wonder what we're going to do. Leicester have lost 4 of the last 5, winning 1. Arsenal, the other way around, we've lost 1 of the last 5, winning 4. Yeah? So our injury table shows as Jesus, knee injury. Havertz, hamstring injury. Martinelli, thigh injury. Bukayo Saka, thigh injury. So our previous head-to-heads sees Arsenal win all 5 of our last head-to-heads against Leicester. Now, the reverse fixture of this, I was there in the stadium. I saw all the players and I watched the team. You can say I seen him do it.
I've seen him do it.
When we were 2-0 up and then we gave away a 2-0 lead. And then we ultimately had to scrape it out in the end and win 4-2. Yeah, I was there. Before that, we beat Leicester here 1-0 last season. Before that, at the Emirates, we won 4-2 at the start of the 2022-23 season. And before that, we won 2-0 at the Emirates. And before that, we won 2-0 at King Power. So the last time Leicester have beaten us was in 2020 with no spectators. Another goofy result in the pandemic. Because Leicester never beaten us at the Emirates with fans there, I don't believe. Last time they've beaten us at King Power was 2019. It was a 2-0 win. Which that was Unai Emery's Arsenal at that point. Yeah, Unai Emery. Leicester have also beaten us at King Power in 2018. I'm just going all the way back just to see. Before that, Leicester beat us on penalties in the FA Cup. The FA Cup replay. They beat us at their ground in 2000. So yeah, Leicester. Yeah, Leicester. At least when it's at our ground, they don't beat us. Now the table shows Leicester in 18th. Right, so they're in a relegation fight, and we're in second, 7 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool, all games equal now because obviously they played Everton the other night and dropped points. So winning this game tomorrow afternoon would put us 4 points behind Liverpool, with Liverpool having to play Wolves. I think. Let me just see when they play Wolves. Is it tomorrow? Or is it? I think it's later on tomorrow. I think. Let me just quickly have a look. No, it's a Sunday kickoff then. It's a Super Sunday. It'll be Super Sunday. Yeah. Liverpool play at 2:00. And then the later kickoff is Tottenham Man United. So, score prediction for this game, I'm going with Arsenal 1, Leicester 0, Arsenal 1. It's not going to be I'm just going to be positive and say that we'll win this game. And I can see it's not going to be we're going to roll over there and blitz these, man. Like, I think it's going to be a struggle and we'll scrape a 1-0 win. That's what I believe will happen. Big up to Zabe, or Zabe, however you pronounce your name. Big up to you. Yeah, I'm going for 1-0 win against Leicester tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, now we're going to struggle to score. Yeah, I think a defender will score for us tomorrow, or midfielder. A 1-0 win. That's what I believe will happen tomorrow. So let me switch over to Twitter. Let's go to No Context Fan TV, because I've seen some stuff on there, man. Let me. Oh yeah, not winning this season could be a blessing in disguise. So we know what we're going to do now, don't you? You know what we're going to do now, don't you? I mean, we've got to get into reaction mode because certain shit needs talking about. Yeah. So let's do 2-2-bit reaction. Let's do that. Let's share the screen. Let's talk about these toxic positive fans. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So let's present this and let me show you what I'm looking at. So let's just have a look.
Another diversion tactic, guys. Another topic.
Yeah, we are. We've been. I have something to say. This season, not winning could be a blessing in disguise.
Man said not winning could be a blessing in disguise.
Ah! Who the fuck is this asshole? What?
You couldn't make this up. Let's go back. Let's take it back.
You want to know something? I have something to say. This season, not winning could be a blessing in disguise.
Stop it.
And you guys are gonna lose your shit. All of you guys are about to lose your shit. But we've been able to now unearth. We've been able to get Ethan to actually get game time because of.
So what he is going to explain is that because the youth is coming through, and there's positives with some of the youth, like with Ethan Wanyeri and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Now that's a justification for why Arteta should stay longer, because now we can get them going and we can push on for this league title.
Tactic, guys.
And he's now shown. Okay, bro, I'm gone. Have a good night, guys. Peace out.
No, forget Ethan. No. Man, rage quit. Another diversion tactic.
Sancho, it's not too late. It's not too late. Do you want to know something? I have.
So he rage quit after Lee said another diversion tactic, which he's not wrong. See, back end of last year, right? He said to Lee Gunnar on the same panel, I think it was, like and Dan Potts' stream, he said that when Lee asked him if Arteta finishes behind Slot, you know what I mean? Like, are you still going to back him? And Egal, just like the previous season, said, well, if that happens, then we're going to have to question Arteta. And now the excuses have come in now, injuries and everything like that. Now it's like, oh, well, I think we should still give him time. So you have to question, do these fans love Arsenal or do they just love Arteta? You know what I mean? Because at this point, there's some psychological thing with these men.
Stop it. Get some help.
I watched that stream, to be fair to Egal. He left the stream because of the constant interruption. I still don't agree with him, but at least he's an Arsenal fan. Not rival fans telling us what to think. Oh, well, if it's constant interruption, then I suppose, that's it's gonna get annoying. You know what I mean? It's gonna But let's see. Because I'm sure there was like another one. Why don't you let me go further? No, let me go further, man. Ain't even letting us go further. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Let's see if it. Let me go further. But this is what we're dealing with in this fan base. This is exactly what we're dealing with in this fan base. Let's go to Egal's page. Let's have a look. Let's go to his Twitter page. Arsenal could sign free agent Mikel Arteta unless we could, but are we? I don't think Mikel Arteta gets enough credit for having Arsenal still competitive with the amount of adversity we faced this season. Fam, like, the point just goes over these man's head, The last two seasons, right, we were in the title race against Man City, right? Everyone was saying that, Pep needs to leave now so we can win league. Fine, okay. Pep apparently needs to leave because it's impossible to win the league against him. All right. Pep's having the season off. Who's top of the table? Slot, who's only just come in. We've got Forest on our tails. We should be where Liverpool are and better. But we're not. How come? I don't want to hear injuries as being an excuse. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. We saw Liverpool last season have injuries galore and won the EFL Cup. So I don't want to hear nothing. We ain't in the EFL Cup final, are we? You know what I mean? Why? Because we have a manager that is not good enough. At the end of the day, we are tired of being competitive. Just win, for fuck's sake. Facts. You know what I mean? Mikel Merino has 0.2. What's that expected? I don't know what that shit is. For midfield this season, by far the most in the Premier League. This is as much as Kai Havertz and more than Dominic Solanke, Nunes, or Chris Wood. All right, we'll throw him up front then. But by this, then, Arteta should throw him up front because he's seen that quality. Because for some reason, Arteta wanted to put Partey at right back. He wanted to explore that. So he must have seen something in Partey to say, you can play on the right-hand side and back. Fine. Throw Moreno up front. You know what I mean? At least justify signing him because he was a pointless signing. But at least justify it at this point. If you ain't going to bring a free agent in. You know what I mean? So this is his predicted 11. Trossard is just I don't give a shit about that, man. When we beat Leicester, this is what you see what I mean. This is what I mean about this fan base. AFC newsroom posts that goal against Leicester, right? Which kept us top at the time, I think it did. I don't give a shit. Leicester won the league that season. We did the double over them. Why are we sucking off wins that meant nothing? Why? Why are we doing that? That win meant nothing. Beating Leicester 2-1 in the last kick of the game, essentially, that meant nothing. You know what I mean? Just like Reece Nelson against Bournemouth, it meant nothing in the end. You know what I mean? And just like beating City 5-1 this season will mean nothing in the end as well. Tired of this fan base, man. These men are something else, you know. Big up to you, Rod. The Civil War in his fan base will never end until a big trophy is won. Yep. Partey right back was just overloading midfield with him inverting. These new managers make me sick. He was trying to be Pep. That's what he was doing. He's trying to get cute like Pep. Going forward, I don't want a manager that has had anything to do with Pep. Because all they're going to do is try and copy him. But the thing is with Arteta is he was a rookie coming into this job, right? Had him learning on the job. That's like throwing someone in a car that's never driven before, right? And they've got passengers. And they need to get from one side of the country to the other. How's that going to go? And he's just going to butcher his way to learn to drive in the meantime. Not understanding how he needs to keep up the speed to peel onto the motorway to match the oncoming traffic so he can drive with them. You know what I mean? It's like throwing an intern into a CEO level job. Yeah. Retardedness. But that's what this club did. That's what the Kroenkes did. And then while he's here, Arteta, we're seeing shit that he's not doing that he should be doing. But he keeps doing it. He keeps doing shit that's, you know what I mean? This is what we'll end up having to deal with. Let me just right. This is Dan Potts' stream. I'll only do a bit of it because I don't want to, you know. Egal's had enough of league, gonna. We'll react to that. We'll do two-bit reaction to that. So let's.
Mo Salah and Gakpo, their attack is dog shit.
Liverpool have got a better attack than what we've got, and that's what's going to get them over the line.
DJB.
Mathematically, we're not at the title race.
Outside of Mo Salah, they don't and Gakpo.
Don't do this again. Don't do this again. Don't do this again.
1 second.
See, that Dan's even saying to him, "Don't do it." You know what I mean? He's telling him not to do it. You know when like you've got that friend, right? That you might be out with your friend, and he sees a woman, right? He hasn't. His friend hasn't had in it for a while, but he sees a woman over there, right? And she's not the most attractive woman that you'll ever cap eyes on, but you know that you wouldn't go there. And he's looking at the person like, you know what? At least it's summer. And you're saying to him, don't do it, fam. You'll regret it in the morning. That's what this is. That's what Dan's doing to Egal right now. He's saying to him, don't do it. He's pre-warning him beforehand, fam, just don't. But he's not listening. And then watch now. He's going to say some dumb shit now. Watch.
Outside of Saka being fit for 4 years.
Jota's better than
Havertz.
Havertz.
Outside of this and this and
Jota's
this
better
and
than...
this.
Hang on, 1 second.
Jota when he's not injured.
Eh?
Jota when he's not injured.
Yeah, he's better than Havertz.
But he's been injured all season.
He's not better. He's not reliable. He's always injured.
But ability-wise, Jota's better. But no, I wouldn't take Jota anyway. But ability-wise, Jota's better than Havertz. Like what we're talking about here. Come on now.
Who's not better?
Jota is not reliable. He's
I would have Gakpo in my Arsenal team over
I've mentioned Gakpo to be fair.
and Martinelli. I'd have Salah. I would have Jota.
Are you telling me you want Havertz over Jota?
Bro, Jota's linked to Arsenal today. All of you guys are saying fuck off.
No.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, see, this is why I disagree with the panel now. Because as it seems, at least Kenny and the guy in the middle down there are saying that they want Joy. I don't. You know what I mean? Gabriel Jesus, who I knew wouldn't be the player that, you know, that we all wanted him to be. I knew he wouldn't, and I knew this before he came here. I've got evidence of that. It's on my page. You can go look it up. You all
seen him do it.
Right? I knew Jesus wouldn't be that guy. Yeah? But when he came in and at the start, he was bits in it until injuries happened. Jota will be the same. Jota will come in, right? He will score goals. He'll be at least a smidge of what we need, and he'll get injured and he'll be out for time. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? When I need him, he's not going to be there. When I need him, he won't be there. I don't want a player that's going to be like that. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Must be the Canadian water. Central do the job on the Canadians. I want Dilap. Yeah, I'd take Dilap over Jota. You know what I mean? It's only because Jota has his injury record. That's what puts me off. That's what puts me off him. I would take Nunes. For me, he's a bit of he's a Uruguayan Nketiah in my eyes. But it'd be better than nothing. You know what I mean? But I just don't want a player who, because Jota, you know what I mean, as a player, as a striker, you know what I mean, minus the injuries, I'd take him in a heartbeat. But because of the injuries and because of this club, when it comes to players who have not, like I said before, you've got players who didn't know what an injury was. They come Arsenal and suddenly they just can't stop staying away from them. Why would I want a player who already can't stay away from them? You know what I mean? It's dumb. I'm starving of attackers and poachers. Why the hell didn't we get Dilap? that's just who we are. Chelsea will probably buy him. You know what I mean?
I'd have Jota in a heartbeat.
You guys want a hospital bed? Man misses minimum 20 to 30 games a season.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying.
But he still scores more goals than Kai Havertz.
He's better than Havertz.
No, he doesn't. Havertz has outscored Jota the last 2 seasons.
The last 2. Why haven't we got the last 5?
Because he was at Chelsea. He wasn't at Arsenal. I'm not judging him when he was at Chelsea.
Ken asked a question, and I'm giving an honest answer. I think that we will fall short again, and it's nothing new than what we knew back in the summer. We will fall short again is because our attacking threat is not strong enough and not good enough. And this club knew that last summer. It knew it in January, and we still haven't rectified the problem. So therefore, on that basis, doesn't matter about injuries. I don't care who's in charge of the club, who's sitting in the dugout. You cannot win Premiership titles with Kai Havertz as a makeshift striker.
And the thing is, what makes this even worse is you got Thomas Tuchel, who won the Champions League with Kai Havertz and Werner up as his attack. Right, that goes to show you, right, that if you get a manager that knows what he's doing, he can even do shit with scrubs. You know what I mean? How is Tommy Tukes? How is he winning 3 European trophies on a spin with Kai Havertz and Werner as his attack, but Arteta couldn't even win a single? You could say the Community Shield, but he couldn't win a single trophy. Right, couldn't win no FA Cup, no EFL Cup, no Premier League, no European trophy with Kai Havertz in his attack, with how much we were beating out, and he got the best out of Kai Havertz. How is it Arteta gets the best out of Kai Havertz, right, and didn't achieve at the highest level, but Tommy Tukes did it on a European scale? We're having him and Werner in his attack. How? And then you get fans in this fan base will say, I don't want Tommy Tuchel, mate. Look what happened at Chelsea. He got sacked, mate. And they miss out the part on purpose of what he won for Chelsea in 6 months with those 2 scrubs in his attack. You know what I mean? It's madness.
Who we bought as a midfielder.
So give Arteta credit for doing what he's doing with this makeshift team.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not dissing him. I haven't disrespected Kai Havertz. There are some things in some games that I think he's done very well in. If he was any good, he would not have been sold by men.
They sold the Argentinian kid. What's his name?
Player for player, pound for pound, on average, in every single game, more or less 9 out of 10 times has been a better team than Arsenal Football Club this season.
That's not what I'm debating, though. I'm not debating Liverpool versus Arsenal. I'm just looking at Arsenal. And when I look at Arsenal, you've just pointed out how we're inferior to them in one major area. But in the same breath, you're one of the people who are saying Arteta needs to be held accountable and criticizing the manager. You can clearly see the problem area. You can clearly see what needs to be rectified, but you still are saying the manager is the main issue.
Okay, then. So if Arteta was
getting the best out of this situation,
so if Arteta was manager at Liverpool,
he wins the league.
He wins the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Arteta wins the league if he was at Liverpool right now. All of a sudden. Last 2 seasons, we finished above Liverpool. Why didn't he win the league with us? What is going on? This Liverpool side is no different from last season. And suddenly, if Arteta was at Liverpool, he wins the league. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? I need to know.
I'm waiting. Just help me to understand.
The last 2 seasons, we finished above Liverpool. Almost won the league. But if Arteta was at Liverpool, he'd win. So he must be in agreement that Liverpool's 11 altogether is just better than ours. You know what I mean? But wasn't he earlier trying to dispute certain players? The math isn't mathing at this point. Let's let this carry on. Let me see what else.
Mo Salah, injury fitness. Understand, we're 6 points behind.
We had Saka, Saliba, Thomas Partey, Odegaard, everyone fit last season. We didn't win it, bruv.
Because Man City.
So why is it different?
Because last year was a 3-horse race and Man City were better than us.
It was a 2-horse race.
But Man City are in it now. Man City have dropped off, so it should be us. We're the next of kin, really. No.
Honestly, I respect you. I asked you a question, and I respect your answer. You said that if Arteta wins Liverpool, he wins the league. Okay, that's fine.
No problem. I don't think Arne Slot's a better manager. I don't think Liverpool are much better and superior to Arsenal. I just think at this moment in time, they have Mo Salah, who's a much better player than everybody we have in our team.
Well, when they didn't have Mo Salah, when they didn't have Mo Salah the year before, and the year before that, they still won 2 trophies.
If Arteta wins the league at Liverpool, that means that Arteta wins the league with a Liverpool team because they've got better players in a striking sense than Arsenal have.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So therefore, then, why the hell did we not? I want to know as a fan and as a going supporter, I want to know where it went wrong with this football club after finishing 2 points behind Manchester City. Why we did not strengthen in key areas at this football club. And people can talk about
nearly won the league in 2023. We responded with signing Kai fucking Havertz. You know what I mean? I want people to understand. Kai Havertz is not a striker. As in, like, that was not what he was signed as. He was just moved there because Arteta failed. You know what I mean? He responded with nearly winning the league after being 8 points clear for most of it. He responded with signing Kai Havertz. He didn't respond with signing a striker. He didn't. If anything, he got rid of Balogun, who scored, 22 goals in the French league, to keep Nketiah. I want you guys to let that sink in. That's how he responded. Then we nearly win the league again. Finished 2 points behind Man City. How does he respond? Let me sign a left back and another midfielder that we don't need and get a scrub in Raheem Sterling on loan. Of all the players you could have got, notice how the attacker had to be the loan. You know what I mean? That's how he responded. Yeah, you got fans like this sucking off Arteta now. School, stay home for your training. I couldn't stand why Arsenal came after moving to shitty Emirates. Pretty, but ineffective football. Yep. Nketiah is more trustworthy than Havertz. That's how bad the level it is. We should have kept Balogun. Fans were saying that.
About progression. In order to make progression, you have to strike while the iron's hot. And we are going to start. I'm not saying we could or we will, but the facts remain is if we do not sign players in the right areas and have appropriate cover for players that are getting injured, we are going to end up going backwards. And all that progression that we have made, will be for nothing.
You want to know something? I have something to say. This season, not winning could be a blessing in disguise.
Wow.
Just help me to understand.
Stop it. Get some help.
In one sense. And you guys are going to lose your shit all of you guys are about to lose your shit. But we've been able to now unearth. We've been able to get Ethan to actually get game time because of the situation we've been in, and he's now shown. Okay, bro, I'm gone. Have a good night, guys. Peace out.
No. If we get Ethan, no.
He raged quick because he knew what he was saying was absolutely ridiculous, and he was about to get cooked on it. At this point, could be a blessing. 3rd year on the spin of not winning the league after being putting pressure on. Pep needs to leave. Pep has the season off. Slot's now taking his place. Forest on our tails, and man's talking about blessings in disguise. Or could be a blessing. The fuck, man?
Man, rage quit. Another diversion tactic. Like, what are we doing here? Diversion. Win or piss off.
Yeah, it's just honestly,
This is crazy work, man. This is crazy work. But anyways, that's it for this stream. Anyway, I'm gonna timestamp this anyway. So if you're not interested in the match preview, you can just skip straight to the reaction portion. Anyways, I'm going with a 1-0 win against Leicester tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I think Egal's scared to admit he was wrong. He's been in so many shows. Yeah, like Egal's hanging on a thread now. Now he's hoping that Arteta does something just so that he can say, I told you, mate. You know what I mean? Most YouTubers are. It's the ego thing. Yeah. Well, big up to yous. Big up to yous anyways. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
Come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.